the fuck? That was fucking dead.
WRTR back for WTF Wednesdays. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? How's your mama feeling? How's your goddamn daddy feeling? How's your dog feeling? Thank you for your time, your subs, your likes, your shares, donation if you donated. Description has a link below. Your time more than anything. I feel like I have no energy. Let me take a sip of my. I just had this flown in from Italy. How's my lion sticks? If you're new to the channel, you want to subscribe, notification button so that you can come hang out on Metal Mondays, WTF Wednesdays, Friday Night Live, Sunday Roots, Independence Day, all these days. Let's listen to some music. Did anybody see Endgame? Avengers? It was dope. I gotta see it again. What are we here for today? Music. Fascination Street, The Cure, Disintegration album. Disintegration is the album, people. Let me know for sure. I don't know. Again, I don't know shit about music. I'm not here to freaking make sense, man. If you're here for some real normal, like somebody who knows music, this is not the place for you. If you want to hear me talk shit about the music, this is the place for you. Anyway, is this a good one? I don't know. Let's go. Yeah. Question. Where do metal fans, and I'm saying metal, can I say something else? What else? Probably blues, jazz. All right, let me see if I can ask this question with some type of normality. What is I like this shit already, just so you know. First of all, I like the vibe of this shit. But I hear a lot of people talk slick about hip-hop. Like a blues artist, jazz, probably classical artists, metal artists, 100% shit on hip-hop. They saying there's no musicianship and everything. I want to know what you guys, all those genre aficionados, all you fans of those musical genres that, come from studied instruments, what do you feel about this type of music? Because, to me, this has the same complexity of a hip hop song. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just repetitive for the most part, unless you come across once in a while a producer who can really make some dope music. But for the most part, it's predictable. So far, the song's only halfway, so I don't know where it's going. I haven't heard lyrics or anything. I'm just asking because I do like this vibe, because it reminds me of what something a hip hop head can transition to without losing what they're used to. That make sense? Maybe, I don't know. Let's get back to the song. Let me shut up. Let's go.
Down on FASCINATION Street, so let's cut the conversation and get out for a bit. 'Cause I feel it all fading and paling, but I'm begging to drag you down with me, to keep the lesson in. Yeah, I like you now, like I like you to scream. But if you open your mouth, I can't be responsible for quite what goes in, or to care what comes out. So just pull on your hair, just pull on your power, and let's move to the beat like we know that it's over. You sip going under, sip over my shoulder. So just pull on your face, just pull on your feel, and let's hit opening time down on FASCINATION Street.
What year did this come out? It reminds me of the same year.
So put on your hair, put on your power, cut the conversation, just open your mouth. Put on your face, put on your feel, and let's hit opening time down on FASCINATION Street. Down on FASCINATION Street. Down on FASCINATION Street. Down on FASCINATION Street. On FASCINATION
Fascination
Street.
Street, The Cure. I know now I don't really know music, and I love the fact that I don't know music. A lot of you people in the comments might get upset because I don't know music, so why the hell am I here talking about music? But that's the perfect reason to talk about music if you don't know music. Well, I want to talk about some shit I already know about. I'll be out there making a living doing that. I like it because I don't know what the hell this is, even though I pulled up the wiki. But before I get to the wiki and try to assume and tell you what the fuck it actually is, according to wiki, I don't know where would this fall under. Because the name of the band, The Cure, reminds me of, it sounds like some punk shit, like a punk band. That sounds like a name they'd give themselves. But I don't know punk music. But this is what I assume a punk band would name themselves. The music sounds more 80s pop, but electric pop, or it doesn't sound like a punk music, like what I think punk music is, because it sounds too clean. It sounds smooth, but electric and I don't know shit. But then his voice sounds like 80s pop type shit. I don't really know nothing. So, now that we've established what we already knew, that I know nothing, The Cure are an English rock band. Okay, it's rock. See, I wouldn't get rock when I think rock now. Doing these listening to all these musics. I hope that makes sense. I think Aerosmith. I think it was somebody else. You know, that vein of music. Guns N' Roses, right? They're rock. They're not metal. Guns N' Roses is rock. That's what I think of. This doesn't remind me of rock. So that's why I like that I don't know. Because I'm something to do. So, rock formed in Crawley in 1976. The band has experienced several lineup changes. And this seems like that type of band. This is probably the first Cure song I heard, but for some reason, when I read they've experienced several lineup changes, it seems right. With vocalist, guitarist, and principal songwriter Robert Smith being the only constant member, The Cure first began releasing music in the late 70s. That makes sense, because their name has rang bells in my life for a long time. For a very long time. Their debut album, Three Imaginary Boys, in 1979. That's a dope-ass title. I wonder where they came up with the Three Imaginary Boys title, because what the hell? It's a weird freaking title. This, along with several early singles, placed the band as part of the post-punk and new wave. New wave, that's the word I was looking for, new wave, because I remember when I lived in California, I heard new wave a lot, and this gave me that type of vibe. His voice, and the music, but not the name, and I don't know shit. I forgot to remember. Just a reminder. That had sprung up in the wake of the punk rock revolution of the United Kingdom during the early 1980s. The bands increased, and I lived in Cali early 80s, and this is the vibe. This is what I know. This is the little tidbits that are jumping into my head as I speak. The band's increasingly dark and tormented music, as well as Smith's stage look, was a staple of the emerging style of music known as Gothic rock. See how it jumps all over the place? Anyway, and genres, they're classified as Gothic rock, post-punk, alternative rock, and new wave. I don't know what none of that shit is, but that's the vibe I got when I saw and listened to this video, song, album cover, title, band name. Somewhere, if you're a detective or a good puzzle maker, if you take words from the beginning of this video to the end right now, put them all together in the way you see fit, I'll probably make sense. With that being said, this was type dope. Not amazing. Like I said, it reminds me of a hip-hop joint in the sense that there's not too much complexity in the music. And I'm not shitting on my hip-hop because I understand what my music is. And I understand how complex it can be. If you're a fan, argue me if you want. Thank you for your subs, your likes, your time. More than anything, we're here for this music. If you're new to the channel, I think I said this in the beginning, but if you have bad memory like me, I'm going to say it again. Subscribe, notification button, Metal Mondays, WTF Wednesdays, Friday Night Live, Sunday Roots, Independence Day. Come hang out. Double RT, we out. Peace.